Last week on Sharpshooter South Africa, 15 photographers in 3 teams of 5 were tasked with capturing heroic images of firemen cadets in training. A tanker inferno, a Vertigo rescue tower, and a backdraft fire smoke room drill. They were pushed to the edge of their knowledge, expertise, strategy, and skill. The lesson learned: adapt and shoot, or face the consequences.
Are you confident this was the right choice?
I am indeed.
Mbali, are you confident that was the right choice?
Yes.
Yes.
John, yes?
Indeed.
The stakes were high. The judges were ruthless. No one took the best shot. No one was rewarded with immunity from elimination.
We don't think the best shots were chosen out of your collage to represent each team.
2 contestants did not take the best shot, and they were sent home.
Team exposure, the person who did not take the best shot is you, Mbali.
Really?
Really, there's no imagination. It's just a bland shot.
Determination, stamina, and a keen eye are the keys to master and emerge victorious in each of our challenges.
When it comes down between the 2 of you, my vote gets that.
No, you're right.
Brendan, you did not take the best shot. You are not ready to be a sharpshooter. Please, turn in your bag.
Thanks, guys.
What will stand in their way? The question remains, who will take that best shot? And who will face the panel? Join us in the action as we chase the perfect shot.
I'm not sure what's lying ahead today, besides the fact that we know that's going to, or we think it's going to be something about interiors and exteriors.
Looking at the equipment that we've been provided, the lenses indicate something to do with perspective, so I'm assuming buildings.
Definitely think it's going to be architecture. I think it's going to be a lot slower than the first task. Concise thinking, definitely. I think a lot of teamwork today is going to have to play a really important part if you want to get your group through.
All right, teams, a twist in the judging in our first gallery session has left everyone feeling a little uncertain and uncomfortable. 2 of you have already gone home. Hopefully now you're starting to realize what it takes to be a sharpshooter. The context of the brief, the challenges in capturing, choosing, and delivering the best shot. This challenge, we move from blazing fires and heroic human drama to the structure and perfection of modern architecture. Your brief: Each team will be taken to a different location or structure. There you will be asked to capture the lines of the building and its intersection with nature, the textures of the materials used, and the scale of the expanse. First thing to do is choose our team leaders, our new team leaders. Remember that with responsibility comes reckoning. Team Exposure, you lost in Bali on your last challenge. It's going to be very tough for you guys. Who do you choose for this challenge? Who's it going to be?
I don't mind. I don't mind it.
I'll step up.
You want to stand? Okay.
Who have you chosen?
Me.
Right, new team leader for Team Exposure is Sam. Right, Team Optical, you got your war paint on. You lost Brendan in the last challenge. Who will you choose to be your new chief for this challenge?
I'll do it.
Judy. Team Optical, you've chosen Judy for this challenge. Team Aperture. Johnson did well for you on the last challenge. Who's it going to be this time?
Okay. And it's Quenna.
Quena. Right, you will take the reins for this challenge. Right, Team Aperture, as the strongest team in our previous challenge, when would you like to shoot? Early morning, midday, or late afternoon?
If we choose early morning, we're going to go first.
But I don't know if you shake inside.
Team Aperture, what do you choose?
Okay, yeah, midday.
Midday for Team Aperture. Team Optical, the panel thought you were the second best at interpreting our last brief. What do you choose?
We'd like afternoon.
So Team Optical has late afternoon. That leaves you, Team Exposure, with early morning. Now, Nikon has provided you with specialized equipment for this architectural challenge. So let's go grab our gear and let's get going.
To be free is not only to cast off one's chains, but to live in a way that respects and enhances the freedom of others. These famous words by Nelson Mandela epitomize the spirit of the world-renowned Apartheid Museum in Johannesburg, a museum that represents the triumph of the human spirit over adversity.
Here we go.
Graceful.
We're very graceful.
All right, Team Exposure, you've chosen the morning as your time of day to shoot, and you have here the Apartheid Museum as your photographic location in your sharpshooter architectural photo challenge. All right, team, we stand today in a place that exudes a very powerful and reflective energy. Look around you, it's a rich tapestry of landscape, space, a perfect example of award-winning architecture with flow following form. Think about your abstract composition and your connection to the landscape, unique angles. Think about light and shadows. Team leader, coordinate your team or face elimination. Do you have what it takes to be a sharpshooter? From here on in, it's only going to get tougher. Use your Nikon gear cleverly, capture the heart of the image. And remember, you can win a fantastic prize courtesy of Legacy Hotels and Resorts. But do you have what it takes?
We do.
Get your Nikon gear. You have 1 hour. Your time starts now.
Hold on.
Right.
Okay.
Look at that.
Are you excited, boys and girls?
I think what we must do as a team, this place is quite long, is to actually go and actually look quickly at the whole place so we know we're not shooting in one place and then having to look.
Totally agree. Yep.
But we'll just quickly go. We won't stop to...
Okay, go.
Friday was a bit of a shock, losing our leader. Also, it was week 1, we don't know each other too well, so still working well as a team, I think. We're still happy.
Wow, look at it. There's the whole of Joburg.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't
How
mean a
awesome.
thing to me. I need to have this. Come on.
We can get it both.
Let's get.
Let's go. Let's keep going around here and seeing what's in this big round building.
Guys, I don't like the lighting on that side. Sure.
It's very bright. Very
Yeah.
bright. Let's go.
Let's go for it.
Okay, so we've got that line there.
That's what this whole place is about. Concrete,
Yeah.
and rocks, and some steel.
That's what it's all about.
I really like the idea of how we started off and just kept it calm, looked around everywhere, knew where everything was, and then we started our task 5 minutes later, and it was, yeah, I think it worked very well.
Guys, come and look at this.
Even this is nice.
Paul, colour, we've got everything. We've got the
Got our
spot, we've got the
nation.
building.
Just make sure you have form.
Don't like it, guys?
This sucks, man.
Has everybody got a shot here?
No, I haven't,
Let's
but I'll show
move.
you where mine is going to be.
Is Pierre listening? No, not at all. He never will. He's like an uncontrolled time bomb. I have asked him to listen, so hopefully he will during the exercise.
Let's go and have a look at this one. Tasman, we don't have to stay totally together.
Okay, I get this. You want to hold that? Want to get an angle? I can get everything. Yeah. It's already better.
Okay.
Yeah, the one that looks nicer.
Pierre's crazy. Pierre's on the roof.
Right, this is a whole another ball game.
Pierre!
It's a challenge with new lenses. Phew. Where did Pierre go? Is he still on the roof?
Pierre!
Go. Beautiful shot.
I don't know about you, but I fancy to go back to that staircase that's at the back there, that spiral staircase kind of thing.
Yeah. Architecture is about the lines and stuff, so I've never really looked at it from an architectural perspective. I've never taken photos like this, but as soon as I started looking at the lines, then the lines started inspiring me. You started looking for the form.
Here, we're moving.
That's when you get to move.
Okay, just one more, please. Okay, go.
Whatever.
How awesome is that? Oh, I'm leaving shoes here and I'm going.
Yeah, generally Sam's being a very good leader, staying together. Pierre has a few of his own ideas, but he keeps communicating, so it hasn't been a problem yet. But yeah.
Sam's leadership, she's looking for her own shot. I'm looking for mine. It's not working at the moment.
Let's go.
But up,
Okay,
so you guys go up and
Okay,
I'll follow you. Just give
that's
me
cool.
30 seconds, I'll be
Okay.
back up.
Yes, I can't move with these pants.
Pierre, give me my shot though. Pierre, can you just give me 30 seconds,
Okay,
please?
no problem.
Free flow forward.
Okay, guys, I want everyone to clear the space, please. These guys here, I just want you to move, please. It's quite a wide-angle shot. I need to get the whole building structure.
Just take the shot, Pierre.
Also just waiting for one cloud to go. I'm waiting for stuff to...
Pierre, we're all going downstairs when you're ready.
Thanks very much. Have a nice time.
The lights are out and we've got major problems with our ISOs in here. Obviously we can use flash or a tripod. So that's what we're trying to just overcome these technical difficulties at the moment.
I have no experience with cameras at all, but I try to get the shot the best of my ability with my knowledge. So, no, I've got
Some awesome stuff there. Well done.
I
Permission
don't
to
know
go
where
back
you're gonna
out.
go. Yeah,
Look
if
for
you want
another
to be
shot.
out, that's cool. I think it's probably a battle of wills between Pierre and I. We probably both strong-headed. I'd like to believe I'm more of a team player. And to me, team is important when you're trying to do something like that. Okay, guys, that was good. We got the shot, I think. We find Pierre, we've got it.
Oh, I think it went out of the window a little bit at the end. They didn't want to get into the water. I wanted to climb onto the roofs. I want to go and get my different shots. They were always in my way. How can you have teamwork when you're doing something like this? I've got brilliant shots, and those are the shots without them.
Welcome back, Pierre.
You gave me permission to do it, so I'm happy.
We just couldn't find you for a while. Okay, well, I think that was an awesome challenge, and I think we did well as a team.
Well done. Give me 7.
We
Do
got
it.
100 photographs.
Well done, well done.
Pierre still shot the most, eh?
Yeah, well done, eh? I thought it was awesome.
Hey, man, where's your shoes?
Oh, my word. In the water. Hold it.
Okay, Pierre, bye.
My one sock's in the water. Can you help?
Soccer City Stadium near Soweto, Johannesburg, was the illustrious flagship venue for the Soccer World Cup 2010. The architectural design reflects the calabash or melting pot on top of a pit of fire. It is the largest stadium in Africa, and today it is a global soccer landmark, a uniquely African expression of the beautiful game.
Right, Team Aperture, welcome. Now you were rewarded on our last task and therefore able to choose your time of day to shoot. You chose the middle of the day, so here we are. This architectural icon has played host to some of the greatest footballers in the world. Let's talk about your brief. You need to capture the architectural essence of this large-scale design, the aesthetics and the African symbolism of the calabash, and you need to do it all from a photographic perspective. Think about your angles. Think about the scale of the stadium while interpreting your brief. You might want to use your tilt and shift correctional lenses for this challenge. Kwena, as team leader, are you up for this?
Yes, I am.
Could our sharpshooter be from Team Aperture on this challenge?
Most certainly.
Right, well, good luck. You have 1 hour. Your time starts now. Go get your perfect shot.
Thank you. The calabash is this entire shape, eh?
Yeah.
How insane is this place?
Let's have a chat every couple of minutes and
All
just
right.
see. Cool.
Damn, this place is impressive. You've seen it on TV, you've seen games here and stuff, but you just don't understand the size until you're here. Just walk all the way around. We're just gonna walk around to the other side under the big screen.
Is it quite easy?
Architecture can sometimes be slow. On this show, it definitely wasn't slow. The edit's going to be a bit tough. You know, might be a little spoiled for choice, but yeah, I think we've all got some really strong stuff. Should we go down to the field? Make our way around the field up. Interesting piece of equipment. I think it's perfect, especially the way it's cylindrical and it runs off. There's definitely a lot of conversion, so I'm just trying to correct it and make it look a little more conformed.
It's going well. I mean, this is huge, but we've managed to keep together despite, you know, how big this whole area is.
Brenna, we're moving up.
Yeah, let's go.
It's difficult. The stadium's so big. To capture it all in one shot is very difficult.
What's our time, Miles?
Good. 32 minutes.
Let's go.
I read just one person with the wide angle goes up there and gets the wide.
Who wants
The rest
that
of us
shot?
go
Who wants
outside.
that shot
I'll
up
take
there?
it.
Yeah, let's all go.
Oh my word, that is awesome. It's so heavy.
Oh yeah.
This is incredibly exciting. Down there, we didn't really know what we were shooting. A lot of space, but up here, you see the inside of the calabash. Incredible. The lighting, the panels, the colors. It really just shows the whole structure. It's exactly what we're here for.
Guys, the time's almost up. Let's hurry so we can get that shot outside.
But to get like the shot that encompasses everything that the brief included is actually very hard. But I'm hoping I have a few lucky ones in there.
Yeah, let's go, guys.
Okay.
Move. Oh, wow. It's vertigo, guys.
Vertigo.
Check it. It's so hectic. That's the outside, eh?
The brief was difficult, but we're managing, I think, for the most of it. We're looking at each other's photographs here and there, saying what works and what doesn't work. And yeah, the gear's fantastic. The lenses are amazing.
Nice, spotted.
I think we worked well as a team. We discussed a lot beforehand, sort of what our tactics were going to be, and we stuck to them as far as we could, but it was actually quite rushed. You think an hour is a lot of time. It's not a lot of time when you're running around a stadium this big, so yeah, but I think we did well considering the circumstances.
Take a shot.
Get your shots, guys. 2 minutes left.
High five.
Bye, Vas.
Don't leave me hanging. The brief was really nice and accurate, you know. It was very precise. So let's hope that I managed to get everything in there.
The award-winning Circa Gallery is a vibrant architectural icon that was designed to exhibit South Africa's finest contemporary art and new technology. Its design focuses on a comprehensive way of looking at art. A multi-purpose building, it is a sculptural art form in itself, giving the visitor complete exposure to all types of art.
Welcome, Team Optical.
Hi.
The Circa Gallery is one of the best examples between architecture and urban space. It forces us to look at art from a completely unique angle. The Circa design philosophy reflects the abstract nature of art. Your brief, capture that one single shot that shows both the enclosed and spatial experience. Judy, you are the team leader. Are you ready for this?
Absolutely.
All right, Team Optical, go get your best shot. Do it now. You've got 1 hour. It starts right now.
We've got an hour. Did you all get the brief?
Yeah.
We're on top of that. We know what's happening. This is a game of luck. You don't know from, not luck, because technically we need to know what we're doing, but you just never know. I mean, the last elimination, it was so unexpected again. And I'm hoping that on the basis of the shot that I got today and the strength of my team, that I will still be here for the next round.
I'm waiting for some cars. I think we're a consistent team that works together very, very well. We know when each other needs to work together. We know when to leave each other to have a little bit of free reign. But we work really well together.
Oh my God,
because we're still getting some car texture.
Get the shot. We want the shot.
I'll get you the shot, girl.
This is getting tricky.
Bam. Okay, cool. Let's move. Mind your shot.
Yes, and that light spacing and flaring.
I do think we are safe from elimination. I hope we are, and I think we possibly may very likely well have immunity. Woo.
The Circa Gallery, Rosebank. Shooting under the rising moon, Team Optical is already confident that immunity is theirs. But will they get that perfect shot?
The task is quite difficult, but I mean, we are so lucky. This is a stunning venue, and the moon. We have the moon. Oh!
There you are.
25 minutes, guys.
Yes, now
Okay, I'm not happy with it. I'm going onto the stairs.
Ian,
Gio, I'm here.
can you see me here? Am I in your shot?
No. I wouldn't like to comment whether I'm safe from elimination or not at this stage. I'd like to let the images that I've taken do the talking. Do you agree this is part of the building?
Yeah.
Am I wasting my time?
No.
No, you don't think so?
The task was quite difficult. Shot according to the brief. I think we're doing very well. I think we've got the shot. I've seen some of the teamwork work, and I'm very impressed. Very, very impressed.
Yeah, I think I've got it. I'm not like so interested in inside.
No.
Just like options.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Okay, I'm shooting. Please don't cross here.
Oh my God, I've got it.
Fantastic.
I hope I've got it. I think that's the one. I'm happy. Yay! Very happy, actually.
Not happy with that light from the traffic lights.
Ooh, hideous.
Let's go and find Ian, guys. Okay, guys, well done. I think we did a very good job.
Team Obstacle!
This was the most incredible location for a task. We battled initially, but we got together, we pulled together, and we helped each other. Technically, we're very strong. We've got 3 very strong people in the team, and they helped me. They showed me what I needed to know, so we did well.
The impending doom of elimination always looms over our head, but you know, I think that this week we had a very, very good strategy. We knew what we were doing, and we went ahead and we did that. So hopefully we'll be safe.
Long day. Did you get your shots? Pretty challenging trying to get your shots in all those various different environments, but inspiring, right? Okay, Judy, were you up for it?
Yes.
Right. Start thinking about how you as teams can put those shots together in a way that best interprets the brief. And I want to just remind you all of one thing. Remember what you're playing for. The stakes are high. Tomorrow, 2 more of you are gone. 2 more of you are going home tomorrow. All right. Are we clear?
Yes.
See you back at the gallery.
Thank you.
Team Exposure, welcome back to the lab. You're going to be given some time to preview and select your individual shots for your photo collage and choose your team's best shot to submit to the panel. In our Sharpshooter Architectural Challenge, you have 45 minutes. Your time starts now.
And just don't forget, hey, we must look at our photographs in terms of the brief.
Yes.
We're trying to get immunity here.
It's difficult, hey? How do they look compared to on the camera?
Very different.
No, cancel, please.
They're too similar.
Yes.
I like that one.
Okay.
Can we have the same?
Listen, yeah, what are you guys plotting there that you're not chatting
We're
to
not,
us?
hey? I'm not
Yeah.
See, I've also got that other one, which is this.
Okay, because I'm going back.
This one. How do you think this fits into?
Just like this. This is all form of architecture.
The idea of the calabash, you know, the beer being shaken, stirred as you pass it around. So I kind of envision that.
Judy?
You're
sorry,
thinking.
no, you must do some of yours.
No, I'm happy. I'm going to close.
Guys, I really love this shot, but it doesn't follow the brief as accurately.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna-
your shot. That's your shot.
Okay.
That's cool.
I really don't know.
Open the other one. Let's have a squiz with the 2.
You can't really tell what it is.
It's a tough one.
How do you guys all feel? What do you think?
Guys, I'm stuck here. This thing's not...
From an architectural point of view, I think structurally, this is very strong.
Format.
How's badly?
I'm not listening yet. Hold it. No. Okay, been around to everyone. I'm listening to you. I'm a woman as well. Can do 2 things at once.
All right, Team Aperture, 2 minutes are left. Please start making your selections. Time is almost up.
Taz, look at that's what I'm saying.
Terrible.
Don't say anything. Look here.
That's your time, Team Optical. Judy, whose shot is going to be your best shot?
Thank you.
We are going with Ian's shot.
You're going with Ian's shot as your team shot. Thank you. Make your way to the gallery. I'll see you there.
Thank
We're going to face the panel.
The way I understand this, and overhearing things, they do not want to choose my shot. They think there's too much pride at stake here. So I'm not going to go forward as a best shot anywhere, because they do not want me to have immunity.
So yesterday was amazing. It was beautiful. Obviously, there were 3 different locations, and each location was phenomenal. So let's look at our brief, architecture. Optical's best shot is this one. This is what they've chosen.
I have to say, for me, it's between this shot and this shot.
Yes, I like this shot a lot.
Just because this gives me depth. It says architecture, structure,
Yes.
and I see a little bit of an interior, which makes me wonder what's going on in there. When I want to think about this shot,
You would want to see that.
I want to see that.
Yeah.
This is a cool shot, but this is the architecture. I don't know.
Okay. I still prefer this photograph.
I agree. Should we look at team exposure?
Sure. Team exposure. Okay.
Oh, that's the Apartheid Museum.
Okay.
This is their shot that they
Yeah.
chose as the
cool
the
shot.
winning shot.
it's
I mean, it's got so many textures in it. You've got your glass, your metal, your stone. You've got the sky. It's a phenomenal angle.
Yeah, it's nice lighting as well.
gorgeous.
Something
It's
going on, eh?
It's beautiful.
Lovely lines, yeah.
I definitely, out of these choices, this definitely would be
I
mine.
agree.
Next, aperture. Oh, I wonder where this is.
Soccer stadium.
Whoa.
Soccer stadium, the
Okay.
Calabash.
Very
It's a beautiful location. You've got these very orange seats with the green field.
Amazing colors.
Yeah,
Amazing
it is
colors.
phenomenal.
Wow.
And I think that is their choice.
Right. This is the the shot for them. Their
But it
choice.
certainly looks like a stadium in a calabash. This is also very beautiful, I think.
The only cool part is that, but that's just,
Yeah, but here's the complete opposite of that.
yeah, it is, funnily enough.
It's like the reverse inverted
Yeah.
photograph of
Yeah.
that.
Yes.
And I don't know what the hell that is. So it
I
doesn't-
agree.
It's cool, but
Yeah.
it's not cool for this brief. I don't know what the hell that is. It doesn't say anything to me. It's a weird shot to pick.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, let's reassess one more time. We need to go back to Team Optical. We're feeling pretty confident about these two, so
Yeah,
let's just
please. I need
have a
to
look.
see this again. And instantly opening this up once again and looking at this sheet, I agree with you, ladies. That's the shot. We can just close that and let's move on.
Okay, perfect.
Okay?
Are we confident?
Yep.
My strategy going forward is to have a look at what happens today and take each step at a time, incrementally, and see what happens. I can't foretell the future. If I did, I'd be a winner already.
I'm thinking about the game constantly. It's self-preservation. So you have to keep going forward and thinking, and this one's doing that, and noting and watching. It's a very hard game to play because there's a lot of so many different factors.
It's already an individual game. Everyone helps each other, but we all are concerned about ourselves, first of all. 2 more people leaving today. That's going to be hard. Yes, who can I have an alliance with?
Teams, welcome back to the gallery. You've all had your time in the lab now where you have selected and put forward your individual best shots for your team collage and also chosen your team's best shot. Panel, please tell us a little bit about what you wanted from the contestants on our challenge architecture.
Shooting architecture is about capturing the essence of the space. It's about lines and the structure, and I think you all did a really good job.
Let's get our team leaders up, please. We can have team exposure. Sam, come up and join us. Let's have Judy from Team Optical and Quena come up and join us from Team Aperture.
Is this the best photograph of that chosen individual?
It was.
Do you stand behind?
Our team choice?
Yes.
Yes, very much so.
Confident with that?
Yes.
There we go. Thanks.
Thank you. What was the location like? Describe it, please.
It was an absolutely incredible location. We were very, very lucky.
When making your decision for this final shot, was this a unanimous choice? Was it
Well, as team leader, I had the final say, so it was my choice, yes.
your choice? Okay. Quinna, tell me about the location, the brief.
The location was really exciting. It was Soccer City. It's colossal. It's huge. It's really, really impressive. That was amazing.
Was it difficult for your team to pick your choice?
And we all agreed, and I thought it's very impactful as an image. It's just so strong. At first sight, you understand what's going on.
And Quinna, which one did you take?
The bottom left.
Well, it's quite radically different than the others.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, thank you, team leaders. Thank you, panel. Go back and rejoin your teams. We come now to that time of reckoning. Two of you will be turning your camera switches to the off position and leaving Sharpshooter South Africa. But before we do that, we are going to choose this week's Sharpshooter. The one photographer, the one contestant that took the best shot. So I need my 3 sharpshooters up. Please come and stand around the table with the panel, please. Thanks, guys.
Paul, tell us about your shot.
So to me, when I think about architecture, I think about the relationship with space, the lines, the structure, the texture, the specific materials used in the building. And that's all very symbolic.
Ian.
Yes, Brian.
Please, tell us about this shot.
When I saw the building, I knew exactly what I wanted to capture. And I went and got it and had a long exposure on it, and I was quite happy with what I got.
Tell us about your shot.
To me, Soccer City, it's color, it's energy. And because you've captured all those colors in one shot, you can capture that energy of Soccer City in this one photo.
And you've given us really tough choices to choose from. It's definitely everyone has stepped their game up since
Absolutely.
the last challenge and judging.
Thank you, panel. Who is this week's sharpshooter who took the best shot for our architectural challenge?
This week's sharpshooter is Paul.
Congratulations, Paul from Team Exposure. You know what that means. It means no one from your team can be eliminated on this challenge. You're all safe. You get immunity on this challenge as well as the next one, and you win a getaway for 2 at a luxury, congratulations, Legacy Hotel or Resort. It's at the Commodore at the V&A Waterfront. Congratulations. Give them a big round of applause. Team Exposure is safe.
Nice one, Paul.
We now know which team is safe, Team Exposure. We now have to determine the fate of our runners-up and our losing team. Come on up and take a seat with the panel. Please join us, Judy, from Optical, and please come up, Quinna from Aperture. You have to choose one other member from your team who will also be eligible for elimination. Please make your choice now. Right. Judy has chosen Ronel. Quinna, please make your choice.
Johnson.
Quinna has chosen Johnson. All right, and it's back to you, panel.
Johnson, which photograph did you take?
Top right, this one here. When we were all making our judging, there was one photograph I think that was equal to what we were looking at there, but we had to pick that shot, and it was an amazing shot.
And obviously, Quinna, you did not take the best shot. Unfortunately, you are not a sharpshooter.
Yeah.
Quinna, will you please leave the gallery?
Judy, why Ronel?
The other two were very, very strong and stuck out in separate ways. Ronel's was also very strong, but unfortunately not as strong as the other two.
Ronel, can you show me which photograph is yours? Bottom left. It's very important when you are team leader and who you choose to come up, because you have to pick the best person that is correct for the team, but also considering yourself as well. Do you think you picked the right person? Because you're up for elimination as well.
I'm not sure.
Judy, you did pick the right person to bring up. Brunel, you did not take the best shot. You are not a sharpshooter yet. Please grab your bag and leave.
Brunel, please leave the gallery.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, contestants. Well, for those of you that remain, you heard what the panel said. Your work is good. The standard is high. But you will have to maintain that standard or even raise that standard if you want to stay on Sharpshooter South Africa. Well done this week. Be sharp, stay focused, and I'll see you on the next challenge.
We gotta bring it up.
Quena took a beautiful photograph. There's no doubt about it. I mean, it looked good. It was in silhouette. You could see the sky through, but it didn't follow the brief at all. Nobody knew what they were looking at. I mean, it was a pretty photograph. Sure, you can put it on a postcard or put it on in your portfolio, but it didn't follow the brief at all, and it didn't capture the essence of the environment. If you want to be a photographer, you're going to be given a brief by your client, and you have got to give your client what they want. They are the people that are paying, and you have got to accommodate their needs. Sure, you can do a few other photographs and say, oh, but what do you think of this? But ultimately, give your client what he wants or what she wants, because, you're talking about money. Money is time, and time is money. So just do what you're told to do, ultimately.
Well, I'm a little disappointed, I'll be honest, but I took a big risk, and I knew that I either go big or I go home, and it happens to be the latter that I'm doing.
Yes, I was surprised at my elimination, but I think it was a risky shot because I left a little bit up to the viewer, assuming they had a little bit of brains to kind of figure out that the building went circular and that kind of thing.